Right, we just started. Already there's breaking news. Dharmesh Sheth is here. What have you got?
Yeah, it's breaking transfer news. It is what we have been expecting, Mike. Arsenal have announced the signing.
Arsenal's recruitment drive continues to gather momentum as the club intensifies its search for emerging talent, with Victor Valdepenas now firmly on the radar. The Gunners have built a reputation in recent seasons for identifying high-upside players before they fully explode onto the global stage, and Valdepenas fits perfectly into that evolving transfer philosophy. As Arsenal look to strengthen depth, competition, and long-term quality across the squad, the interest in the young prospect underlines the club's commitment to sustainable growth rather than short-term fixes. Victor Valdepenas has quietly attracted attention across Europe with performances that suggest a player well ahead of his years. Technically assured, tactically intelligent, and comfortable operating in high-pressure environments, he has become one of those names increasingly mentioned by scouts and analysts alike. Arsenal's monitoring of Valdepenas is not believed to be accidental or speculative, rather, it is seen as a calculated move to stay ahead of rivals who are also circling and gathering information. What makes Valdepenas such an intriguing target is his versatility and composure. He shows a maturity in his decision-making that is rare for a player at his stage of development, blending discipline with creativity. Whether progressing the ball through tight spaces, maintaining positional structure, or stepping up in transitional moments, Valdepenas demonstrates a balance that aligns closely with the demands of modern elite football. Arsenal's system, which relies heavily on technical security and positional intelligence, would offer an ideal environment for those strengths to flourish. Mikel Arteta's influence is an important factor in this pursuit. The Arsenal manager has consistently pushed for players who are coachable, adaptable, and mentally strong, qualities Valdepenas is widely credited with possessing. Arteta's project at Arsenal has been built on patience and clarity, giving young players time to develop while demanding high standards from the outset. For Valdepenas, the appeal of joining a side that trusts youth and provides a clear tactical framework could prove decisive. Arsenal are also conscious of the need to future-proof the squad. With domestic and European ambitions growing season by season, depth has become just as important as star power. Valdepenas is viewed as a player who could initially integrate gradually, learning the rhythm of the Premier League while contributing in cup competitions and rotational roles. Over time, the club believes his ceiling could be significantly higher, making the investment worthwhile both sporting-wise and financially. Competition for Valdepenas is expected to be intense. Several clubs across Europe are known to be tracking his progress, and Arsenal's recruitment team understands the importance of acting decisively without overcommitting. The club's recent transfer strategy shows a willingness to move early when convinced of a player's potential, as seen with previous signings who were snapped up before their market value soared. In that sense, the interest in Valdepenas feels consistent with a well-established pattern rather than a sudden reaction. From the player's perspective, Arsenal offer a compelling pathway. The club's recent history of integrating young talents into the first team, coupled with a clear footballing identity, makes North London an attractive destination. Training alongside elite players, working under a progressive coaching staff, and competing at the highest level could accelerate Valdepenas' development in ways few environments can match. While no deal is imminent at this stage, the fact that Arsenal are actively targeting Victor Valdepenas speaks volumes about how highly he is rated internally. It also reinforces the message that Arsenal's ambitions stretch beyond headline-grabbing names, focusing instead on building a squad capable of competing consistently for major honors. If the move materializes, it could be another example of Arsenal quietly laying the foundations for sustained success, with Valdepenas potentially becoming the next smart addition in a carefully constructed project that continues to excite fans and unsettle rivals alike.